you want March to feel productive without feeling pressured, you're not alone. If you're ready to build momentum but not ready to burn out, you're not alone. And if you're tired of the cycle of push hard, crash hard, you're definitely not alone. So today I want to show you how to build momentum without burning out, gently, sustainably, and in alignment with your emotional rhythm. Because momentum doesn't come from intensity, it comes from consistency. It comes from the small things you can actually return to. And it comes from rhythms your nervous system can trust. So here's a simple framework I call the gentle momentum method. So step one, start with the lowest possible effort, not the maximum and not the ideal, and not the version you do on your best day, the lowest. Because low effort is what gets you moving, and movement is what creates momentum. When you start small, you remove the emotional friction that usually stops you before you begin. So ask yourself, what is the smallest version of this I can do today? That's your starting point. And starting small isn't weakness, it's wisdom. It's how you build a rhythm your system doesn't reject. And step two, repeat it for 3 days. Not 30 and not forever, just 3. Because 3 days is enough to wake up your rhythm, to build trust with your nervous system, and to prove to yourself that you can show up gently. This isn't about streaks, it's about signals. You're signaling, I'm here, I'm consistent, I'm not going to overwhelm you. And that signal matters more than any dramatic burst of effort. Step 3, let the rhythm build itself. After 3 days, your system starts to expect the movement, not dread it and not resist it. You're no longer dragging yourself forward. You're being carried by rhythm. And this is where momentum begins. Not because you forced it, but because you invited it. Because you created conditions where your energy can return naturally. And step 4, adjust, don't escalate. This is where many people burn out. They feel momentum and immediately try to scale up. More tasks, more hours, more pressure. But gentle momentum asks for adjustment, not escalation. So ask yourself, what would make this easier to repeat? Not harder, not bigger, just easier. That's how you protect your rhythm. That's how you build something sustainable instead of something impressive for a moment and exhausting for a month. Step 5, celebrate consistency, not intensity. Your nervous system doesn't care how impressive your output is. It cares how safe and repeatable your rhythm feels. So celebrate the days you showed up gently. Celebrate the days you didn't crash. Celebrate the days you chose rhythm over rush, because that's what builds sustainable momentum. That's what teaches your system that movement doesn't have to hurt. So if you've been stuck in a cycle of burnout, this is your invitation to step out. Not with a sprint, but with a rhythm. Start small, repeat gently, adjust wisely, and celebrate consistently. That's how you build momentum without burning out. And that's how March becomes a month of movement, not exhaustion. Now you take care and stay connected.